It's one of the busiest weekends here for SSPTV. It is the Hit Miss weekend, and we were happy to be a part of all of it. Things started off Friday night at the Pines in downtown Hazleton, where it was Joe Maddon's 9th annual Broad Street Bash. This year, Maddon was accompanied by David Ross, his former catcher on the 2016 World Series team, and former New York Yankee World Series champion Bernie Williams.
They endured some really difficult travel moments to get here today. I talked to David about this back in spring training. And Bernie, I've just gotten to know over the last several years, and we went to his event in Chicago this year. So from us to them, they're the ones that really make this night kind of special.
And now, as I mentioned, David Ross was a member of the Cubs in 2016 when the Cubs won the World Series. Well, now Ross is still with the Cubs, and ironically, he's the new manager, taking Maddon's old job.
It's a storybook franchise, and Joe set a great example there, and I'm excited to put my stamp on that organization. I got a lot of friends, and it's a very family-oriented group. Now I have more respect for this man about how much work he's been doing and how many people that you're involved with on a daily basis.
And finally, Bernie Williams also joined the crew, and Williams is, of course, remembered for winning 4 World Series championships with the New York Yankees. Now, instead of asking Williams to reflect on one of those World Series championships, I instead asked him to go back to when he was 17 years old growing up in Puerto Rico, and he had the decision to make as whether to play baseball or to go pro in track and field.
Well, I have 2 uncles that played baseball in my hometown. Baseball was kind of like in the blood, in the family. One of them played professional here in the United States, and one played amateur baseball in Puerto Rico. It seemed that at the time was a very complicated decision, because for all practical purposes, I was going to go to college and be somebody else. But we decided as a family to pursue this career. Why did I choose to be a baseball player? I think it paid a little bit better than being a track and field athlete at the time.
Now we're here at Thanksmas. John, thank you so much for that report from the Broad Street Bash with Joe Maddon. Joe Maddon here today at Thanksmas at the Hazleton One Community Center with his wife, Jay. And Nathan Pliska's with me, our SSPTV intern. And Nathan, we're going to hear from Joe in a minute. You got to talk to him a little bit about going to the Angels now, a club he started with. What'd you think of his response when he was talking with you?
I thought he was nice. I thought that was a great response. I do. I hope that he succeeds in California. How do you feel about going back to the Angels?
It's like going back to Hazleton High School or Lafayette College or the California Angels, which I get to go back to. I feel great about it. Jay, my wife, is from out there. She's from Fullerton, which is about a 10-minute ride from Anaheim Stadium. I know everybody out there and all the alumni. I've known the owner because Artie was there in 2003, and I was still with the Angels at that time. And all the players, and it's just going to be fun getting back to Southern California.
It's such a great opportunity. I'm looking forward to working with the Angels Baseball Foundation out in LA, and we're even doing some stuff here where we're going to be running some community programs out of our house on Church Street, and that'll be coming up for the year 2020. And I'm going to be working very closely with Joe's sister, Carmine, and we're going to be having a lot of fun with it too.
We need more involvement here, not just from the Hispanic community. We need it from everybody in the community. The more we become this one center that we're talking about, and get everybody to want to walk through that door, then you're really going to see the change you're looking for.
And anybody who doesn't believe this city is changing should really start to pay attention. Really, we have so much more support at this time from other organizations, from the people of the city. The people here have the greatest big hearts of anywhere you will ever be.
I wanted to do something for the community. I want to be part of the community, to do something great for each other,
That's pretty cool. Have you ever been to Thanksmas? And if not, what do you think of today so far?
It's great. Today is great. It's wonderful. We're having a nice party here.